Montreal, where Europe meets America, I saw Leonard Cohen's house, and that was good. And since it was the festival, there were jazz bands playing on the street corners, like I knew they always would. And the surrogate sister, she took me in her arms and said, "Hey Andy, welcome to the new world." I was speechless. Speechless. In Toronto, there's the longest street in the world, and out of I found a place called the Beat Bookshop. I went in to buy a 25-cent trash novel. It was called Stranger in Our Midst. And round the corner in an electrical store, an old man looked me in the eye, said, "Son, you look speechless." Speechless. In Boston, where everybody wears red socks, I met some lost and lonesome Irish boys. They thought if they left home fast enough, they could find their own voice. But as the ship sailed out into the harbour, flower music playing, I saw their homeland in their eyes, and I was speechless. Speechless. In Philadelphia and Washington DC, the driving seat of this whole big country, I saw the endless horizons parcelled up real neat and delivered as a skyscraper in a street, and the homeless queuing outside the White House for food, and the black guys selling matchsticks in the hotel lobby left me speechless. Speechless. New York heat hit me late one night, going down to the convenience store with Big Stevie for a beer, something about the subway steam and the way cigarettes never taste the way they do round here, and the guy playing a drum kit in the back of a hip-hop bus, and the rappers down on 6th Avenue and 13th Street left me speechless. I said speechless. Rain swept the orange boxes on the Chicago street, a bright shiny city all covered in lights, and a clean girl from the Midwest told me it's so good they don't need to name it twice. And the second city wind blew from across the lake. I had a bottle of wine outside for Bobby's sake, and I was speechless. Speechless. San Francisco stretches itself out on the side of a hill, with white-walled houses and open-top mines. That night we played a gig at Slim's. There were crazy hitchhikers, a ballerina and wheelchair Jana, me and a bunch of flowers, staying up late. Not a mile from the Golden Gate, by the morning we were speechless. We were all speechless. An old railroad diner, an Italian restaurant out in Santa Monica, driving a Pontiac Firebird right-hand side. The gunshots, the glitter and the grease paint, cruising Beverly Hills and North Maple Leaf Drive. Suddenly she showed up on her shoulders, now Elizabeth Taylor look. I thought I'd read the answers, now I'd thrown away the book. I was speechless. Speechless. The time we hit Texas, our Irish skin was nearly fried, and we saw the faceless place where in 1963 they said America died. Me and Liam in a diner, they thought our accents were outrageous even though we were speechless. Speechless. Last stop was Atlanta, so deep in the south. The sky was clouding over, and the music came tumbling out. The phone rang like something from a cable movie scene, calling me home from that American dream. Speechless. 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 In the airport lobby. Speechless. My life on a Troy. Speechless. A lump in my throat. Speechless. Like the letters I never wrote. The night came dark. The moon turned black. The rain fell up and the wind blew back. I was speechless. Speechless. The night came dark. The moon turned black. The rain fell up and the wind blew back. I was speechless. 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 Just now I saw the bloated belly of a starving child, matchstick arms and an old man's eyes. He'd watched his family slowly die, sitting on a skull too weak to cry. In some forgotten corner, of Africa. They said foreign aid was dropping because of the war. I was speechless. Watching TV till late tonight. Since the bulbs were gone, it was by candlelight. The room was dark, the moon turned black. The rain fell up and the wind blew back. Every 10 minutes, flashing on the screen were the bloody banners of the American war machine. I was speechless. And the president pleading, support the war. Won't somebody tell me what we were fighting it for? Speechless. The horror. The horror still hasn't got through to command posts, where generals suck pencils and order steak, and where TV crews on leave play cards. The ship of hope is still moored in its harbour, while we set sail as Willard's crew into darkness, headed for its terrible heart, and the horror now so easily attainable. Did no one die in Flanders Field, or not enough at Agincourt? Were there too many people left alive in Dresden for blessed memory to forget? Take us now and take our young men down into the deep, where young men before them have suffered and died, dreaming of their mothers and a better life back home. Take us now for another late 20th century sacrifice we've seen before. Those horrified faces still stare out of backwoods forests in the USA, lost forever in the horror. Maybe in years to come, Gulf survivors will stalk the deserts, seeing dead comrades' ghosts amidst the burning sands. So it's all aboard Willard's ship, all aboard, and no one's screaming stop, and no one chooses to remember the horror. For we are the hollow men, our heads stuffed with straw. The light fades till we're deep in the darkness and we drop. The light fades till we're deep in the darkness and we drop. Speechless.